What's up, everyone? Flashcraft. That's right, it's Beau of Earth 3 here, and I am sitting in the Supreme Leader's throne. Now, there's a reason for this, and I have to make mention of the fact that Netherite, this stuff has been trying to speak to me and give me evil thoughts, but I want to assure you it's having no effect. And my cybernetic implant is pretty much protecting me from any and all evil influences, so not to worry there. However, I don't particularly enjoy sitting in this kind of evil thematic scheme that we've got going on here, especially since there's a better way to decorate this chair. I mean, look at this. So you got the stone, right? You got the stone, but deep slate. We have deep slate now. And I know on this Earth, at this point in the timeline, deep slate exists, so I'm kind of wondering why my counterpart has not replaced this with deep slate. I guess I could do that for him, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It makes this more evil. Now, one thing I definitely did do for him, but also for myself here, is, as you can see, I have organized this storage system and have, in fact, added to it. So now it collects bones, arrows, spider's eyes, gunpowder, and rotten flesh, all from our moderately efficient... I mean, look, it's not efficient in the slightest. That's probably not a good way to say it, but it's collecting specifically from this bad boy right here, which is doing a decent enough job for me to go AFK and not just get the pumpkins and the melons, but also to get some mob drops as well. Again, it's not ideal, but given the location where my Earth 2 counterpart decided to put his little lair, it works out okay. Oh, and chicken. I also get chicken. So we're flying into Central City so that we can do the good work of putting the final touches on Star Labs. So last episode I said that we were done, and then as soon as I got done I realized, oh wait, iron bars. These are supposed to have iron bars on them. I knew there was something that was kind of missing. And so yeah, we're going to go ahead and put those iron bars on today. Shouldn't take too terribly long. That's like famous last words, right? It's not going to take too long, but we'll see how far we can get and go from there. And I think, yeah, with that in mind, we'll go ahead and jump into a little bit of a time lapse here. All right, so I don't know if you could see this, but I did do this back one. Yeah, I think I was a little bit too far away for it to come through, and I got some progress made, but I had to stop because I saw something going down over here. Look at this. Look at this. What do we have here? Okay, this definitely looks like the work are a very similar style of the spaceship that we found a while back. Let's see. To protect Earth 2's armies, shield generator courtesy of Dr. Alien. All right. So the good Dr. Alien has made his allegiances known. He is providing us with what looks like a protective shield to go over our forces here, our boys in green, as they research Area 52. Interesting. Okay, well, good. Good. I'm glad to see that Dr. Alien is on our side. I told you, not all aliens are bad. Okay, this is known. This is absolutely known. So it's nice to see that the Doc Alien is going to be joining us in our fight against Brainiac, and he's got quite the contraption going on there. So that's awesome. That is very cool. Hey, one other thing I also wanted to show you before I jump back into this monstrosity of a a task, iron bars are not exactly the most fun thing to place. They can be a little tricky. But, I failed to mention this before, but as you can see, we're starting to add a second layer onto the to Star Labs. Not necessarily second layer, but basically kind of the second floor flooring, and I guess the bottom floor roofing. I guess it just depends on perspective here. But so that's starting to come into place. And we had kind of a meeting of the Flashcrafters a day or so ago talking about what we wanted to do with the interior. And something that has been tossed around is the idea of using Star Labs as a Flashcraft museum. So all the Flashcrafters would kind of have a section that is dedicated to their time on Earth 2, and they can kind of place some artifacts for people to see. It might be original artifacts that were in use. It might be replicas of artifacts that might be known for those of you who have watched this season. And so it'll all be kind of in here and on display, which I think would be really, really awesome. Now, I can't speak to that because I don't have kind of a deep, in-depth knowledge of this world. And so, unfortunately, there's not much I can contribute there other than just kind of assisting and getting this flooring and everything all worked out. But it does add to the need that I suppose as soon as we deal with Brainiac, I need to go back home. I'm going to need to go back to Earth 3, and my Earth 2 counterpart will need to come here so he can start filling up this place with memoirs and artifacts from his time here. So, yes, that needs to happen. It also means that, if I'm being totally honest, I may have been considering what it might be like to set a bit of a trap for my past self, my alternate past self, thus, imprisoning him the moment that he gets back to this Earth. But it does sound like he may need to be free to, contribute to such things as building out the museum and whatnot. So I guess we won't do that. But I do like the idea of, like I said, sending a message. It's all about sending a message. Okay, we'll take a quick step back here. You can, I definitely prefer, I prefer the detailing of having the bars versus not having the bars. The trick is, though, the bars don't exactly load in until you're a little bit closer to the build, right? Look at that. Boom. Boom. Huh. Yeah. Huh. Hey, How do we feel about that? I don't know. I don't know how we feel about that. Does that mean that it's a lot of work for very little reward? Does that make it worth it at all? I don't know. I mean, like, even when you're inside the city, they don't really load in. I don't know. You know what? I think what I'm actually going to do, my intention was to, finish all this up, but I think we're going to leave it a little undone at the moment because I'm kind of curious to know what some other people think, if it's better with the iron bars or without. So what do you think? Put your thoughts in the comments and let us know if you prefer with the iron bars or without the iron bars, if it makes sense to continue on, or should we just clear off what we've done? I don't know, but I know that putting those up there are a pain and taking them down are a pain, so I think we need to just kind of hold off until we know for sure. So very much looking forward to seeing what y'all say about that. But in the meantime, there's something I need to do. So I mentioned that I want to take care of this shop, which I kind of feel is a little bit of an eyesore. I mean, no accounting for taste, but there's just something about, I don't know, my counterpart's obsession with yellow. I don't know. It seems like we need to fix this. This just clashes. And as I've been kind of looking at it and thinking about it, I'm wondering if maybe we remove some of those those dark red bricks and put in some more traditional bricks. We take out the yellow, we put in some deep slate. I think something like that could be really great. The problem is that deep slate is not cheap. And I don't have that many diamonds. In fact, despite what I was told when I arrived, I actually don't have any money. My counterpart has locked up everything in his vault. He has not given me access to it. And so therefore, I am kind of strapped for cash. So I decided, based on all the improvements that I've been making to the various farms over at Mount Zoom, that, maybe I actually need to open up a shop. So I scrounged out what diamonds I've got left. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can get a little shop opened up really quick here. So By order of the Supreme Leader, all new land purchases must be approved first. Now, again, despite what I've been told, I don't feel that it is fair for me to act as Supreme Leader of this Earth. I am not from this Earth, and it just doesn't seem right. I'm not even sure that, the other me got to become Supreme Leader by anything that was legitimate, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'm not here to judge. I do want to live by the laws of the land. So, given the fact that it says be approved, but it doesn't say who has to approve it, I went ahead and talked to the people of Central City, and they said that it was okay. I could go ahead and acquire some land. So I believe what I've got here, 20 diamond blocks, should get me what I need. I hope, because that's it. Bye, money. Oh, all right. Well, there it goes. So hopefully we'll be able to make that money back and then some in this new shop. This is the plot of land that I purchased, and it's really great. It's right here at the front of the city. Well, I mean, it's, sort of. I guess that's the front of the city. But regardless, you got EOTech Park right here, so when you're in the park, you'll be able to see it, and I think it'll be really nice. Now, I bet you are wondering, what exactly will this shop be? What is something that Central City might need? And hopefully you'll be able to see it and enjoy it. So let's get it going. All right, so I've made a lot of progress, and as you can kind of tell, it's kind of, I think, fairly clear where this might be going. Might not be clear what I'm selling, but you can kind of see where I'm going with it for right now. But I just got a message from Will, and he has asked that I come over to the tank. I believe that's the war zone. All right, so we've got Kyle here who just messaged me, and he was flying around and got himself trapped inside the tank. So we decided that the tank should be, should be maybe hollowed out or made a little bit easier should somebody want to actually get in it. Admittedly, if we had some sort of like charge launchers or something, we could use the tank to some effect. Man, it is dangerous out here. All right, so I'm gonna let Kyle deal with that. But anyway, so he called me over. He wanted me to see that he had gotten himself stuck inside the tank, and it came to let him out. But it's good to know that things are going well. He's working on the potions for our attack on BRAINIAC. And let me show you what I have done after getting a little bit of a good night's rest. Right over here. Now, this ended up being, I think, a little bit longer than I anticipated it being, so my schematics might be a little bit off. But you can kind of perhaps see what I'm going for. Now, obviously, this is just the bottom portion. This is going to go up, and this over here, you could probably start to kind of make some solid guesses about what's going down. But you might have a hard time figuring out exactly what it is I'm going to sell. And let's see, maybe this will give you a hint. Let me get back to this, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a minute. Okay, are y'all seeing this? I really need to like keep my spyglass on, but like there's something bouncing up and down over there. Look at that. Okay, well let's go see what that is. As you can see, the cathedral is coming along pretty well. I don't know if you can call it a cathedral when it's this small, but what is? Let's see if we can figure this out. Let me come prepared. Look at this. What? Oh, it's another Harrison Wells. Well, another one of you? Okay. You're trapped, aren't you? Uh-huh. You know what? I have put a lot of Harrison Wells away in my time, and I don't think I'm going to do that right now. All right, there you go. Not sure what Earth you were from, but you're not you're not from this Earth anymore. And he's an evil Harrison Wells, just in case I wasn't clear, because I'm a good guy. I'm not trying to off dudes or anything like that. Okay, so all right. This was kind of an unexpected interruption, but check this out. We've got kind of our graveyard and our cathedral. We don't quite have it completed yet, but it is getting very, very close. As you can see, you got the kind of the altar right here. Yeah, with all the little candles. I think, I've noticed that sometimes these kind of take their time to relight themselves, but regardless, those are there. This is my first time actually seeing the inside at night because I've kept on sleeping. And so we might need to light it up just a little bit, maybe put some candles on all around right here. You'll notice even the stained glass window kind of communicates that this is a bit of a candle shop, although the cathedral itself at this point is really more here for the look. The actual shop itself is in the graveyard, where we have, ta-da, candles and a dye voucher for 1 stack of dye. So this is because right now I only have basic candles, and so if you buy 2 or more, I probably need to communicate that somehow. I might just like put a sign up. But basically, if you buy two candles, then you get a free dye voucher over at Beau Arts, and you can use that to make the color you want it to make. And I also put the bed over here. This was not originally the case, but I thought it'd be funny if you had to like lie down in your own grave, to sleep. Ah! No! No! Ah, okay. No, not much damage. Not too bad. Not too bad. So it's clearly not very well lit. All right. Well, okay. All these wonderful interruptions, including a creeper. But yeah. All right. Well, you know what? It's fine. We are going to get this finished up, and then I'll be able to, I guess, show you in full exactly what the candle shop looks like. Or the candle cathedral, the cathedral, I don't know. All right, let me get back to it. And it's done. Ta-da! What do you think? I'm kind of pleased on how it all turned out. As you can see, you got kind of the cross at the top there, but you got a little bit of a gothic kind of old feel, but I wanted to kind of give it like a neon kind of cross that's a little bit in disrepair at the very top there. You know, sometimes you see that in different cities and that sort of thing. Kind of that combination of old building, but like a neon type of symbols attached to it. I don't know. I think that could be kind of cool. Now, I am not Catholic nor am I Orthodox, so if I get this wrong, I apologize. But I've got kind of some holy water, I think, right here at the door, and then also I've got a bit of an altar that has a bunch of candles on it. So again, if I'm misusing the terminology here, my apologies. But yeah, this is kind of what inspired this whole idea. Is I was kind of laying out some candles and playing around with it, and I realized that I liked this kind of idea of a little bit of an altar, but rather than going with kind of like a dark gothic, I kind of wanted to go with a light gothic type of feel. And so yeah, thus we've got the chapel. Now you can purchase candles here, but not here, not actually in the church. If you go right next door, here's where you buy your candles, right in the graveyard. All right, so there's kind of this kind of combination type thing going on. This is really more here for the look. This is where the shop is right here. Really, really great. I'm very pleased with how this turned out. One of the things I really love about this is that if you stand right here, if you're in the park, it kind of overlooks the park a little bit, you know? I don't know. I think that's really nice. And, you know, it's really doing this whole wraparound, you know, frame up of the city from the park. And I really love it. I wish there was something over there. We might need to explore something that we could do here. I've considered, my base of operations while I'm here temporarily is essentially my, counterpart's base of operations, which is LexCorp Plaza. But I would rather not, I would rather not house myself in LexCorp Plaza. And, I've got my little kind of floating mini base over by the other bases, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we kind of do a little bit of an operation here. I think that could be pretty cool. Whoa! 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 Did you see that? Hang on. What was that? Okay. How do I? What? Okay. The drones have been moved. Okay, this is good. Well, this is good. The drones have been moved. Right? Okay. But there was one up to... What? Okay, all right. Hang on. What's going on? All right. Quick run to Cadmus Labs. Just as a reminder, we set up the Agents of Acronym with various tasks. And very specifically, we put Fox in charge of redeploying drones around the city. And I was very clever about this so that we would know what kind of the strategic spaces are. And it would appear that he has done this. We believe, and we in fact know that Fox is in fact, controlled by BRAINIACs. So this is him telling us, I thought, what Yeah, what least strategic places are. Now, it would appear that this one right here is doing the work of de-digitizing, or de-digitizing? Yeah. Re-de-digitizing. I don't know. Point is that this one is fixing the Iron Heights prison. Seems to be in order. This, though, this is concerning. Look at this. This is totally different. It's almost as if this seems to have been assimilated and is now expediting the process. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is different. This is weird. Brainiac has taken over the drones. Maybe, you know what? I'm starting to think I made a huge mistake putting Fox in charge of the drones. Because this is the other thing. Boom. Look at that right there. Look at that. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, I know there's a vault room, but I don't have access to it. And yet it would seem that Brainiac has somehow, look at that, punctured through the walls of, can I fly in? Oh. All right. So Brainiac has somehow used the drone, it would appear, to carve into the vault room at LexCorp Plaza. Okay. Let's see if I can fly through. All right. Just gracefully coming in. Very graceful. Here we go. And yaha! Made it. Whoa. What is this? What is this? All right, it's the same type of I guess assimilated drone, like the one that's at the tower shop. But I don't know what it's doing here. It's like it's breaking into the vault or something, or trying to assimilate the vault. This is crazy. This is also wait, what? Oh, okay. This is the gear. Okay, this is my counterpart's gear. Okay, look at this. Look at this. We're a little different, really. Look what I've been working with versus what he normally works with, and yet he said I had all the power and money. Right. Well, that's fine. You know what? We're gonna leave that there. This is interesting. Okay, so Brainiac has burst through into the vault room here at LexCorp Plaza and is working to try to get inside the LexCorp vault. I mean, it's villain attacking villain. As a hero, should I stay out of it? I don't think so. I think this is something that we need to be. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. Okay. Wow. Well, you know what? I literally don't. I am shocked and I have no idea what to do. So, yeah. Star Labs, give us your thoughts on, how we should finish up the decor of Star Labs. I want to hear that. And, tell the other Flashcrafters that they can come buy candles over at the Cathedral there, or the chapel, or rather the graveyard, I guess, technically. And yeah, it seems like the war with Brainiac just got real. So that's going to do it for us for this time. Until next time, goodbye.